I want to thank you for joining us again. We're up in the western North Carolina mountains today. It's a little brisk here. We'd like to show you this beautiful car. I'm very partial to BMWs. I've been in the BMW club many years, and I'm on my third BMW, and it just happens to be the cousin of this car. This is the 2 Series, and in 2014 they developed this newer version here, and so this is the first, I would say, generation of the new Tier 2 Series. This is the M235ix. Now that's telling us it's this particular car, but the X on the end of it is important to me, especially living up in the mountains, is because that's X-Drive, which means it's all-wheel drive. So if you get in a situation where you're on pavement that's not really has some traction issues, then you can just not have to worry about it, because the wheels will compensate for that. They will adjust the car to be able to compensate for the slippery surface, whether you're in wet weather in the summer or if you're in icy, snowy weather. It's a real advantage. So anyway, this car is beautiful. Is this mineral gray? I think that's it. It's a gray. It's a pretty color. You see this on BMWs a lot. It has a beautiful metallic flake to it. This car is also has an M package. So it's not a 235, it's an M235X. So the features with the M is that it's got really good M brakes. And I'll start walking here so you can see some of this. You can see the blue calipers down here. You got bigger brake rotors in the front and bigger ones in the back, but they all have the M on the caliper, showing these are M brakes. So these are a high performance brake that's on the car. The car also has an M exhaust, and what I like about that is if you're just doing regular driving, it sounds pretty much really good, like a typical BMW. But if you need to open it up a little bit, maybe you're doing a little track event or something like that, you can hit the sport button. And the sport button wakes it up a little bit more. It drops the RPMs, so you got a little bit more performance, and it'll hold the shifts a little bit longer. But also there's a valve back here. You see it's got a dual exhaust out of the back. There's a valve that is actuated and it opens it up so it can breathe a little bit more and give you that extra performance. So the car has that on it. Also, I'm going to point over here, we've got the X-Drive. So that's telling us that this is an all-wheel drive car. Over here you got the 235 insignia, and there's the M with the M colors on there. So that designates that this is just not a regular type car. This is a car that's got some performance and some attitude to it. So the owner is here with me. He has owned multiple BMWs, and he also currently also has a 540. Yes. 540i. So that's a beautiful larger car, 4 doors. But now you bought this car. You were the second owner. Is that correct?
Yes. Bought it from a lady in Baltimore through the dealer that
Okay.
she traded it to.
Okay.
It's technically a 2015.
Okay, 2015. Okay, so that was not the first year of it. It was really the second year then.
Correct.
Okay, that's good. That's good. What have you found owning this car? What are some of the attributes that somebody who's not familiar with the car might be interested in?
Well, it's almost instant response.
Okay.
Even in regular mode, but that's enhanced with the sport mode.
Right.
It's a relatively economical car,
Mm-hmm.
and it handles beautifully in the mountains. It's been my play toy. I haven't put a lot of miles on it.
Right.
But frequent.
Right.
And I changed the oil every 3,000 approximately.
Okay.
Once I changed it after 700 miles because
Okay.
I hadn't driven it for a year.
Right. So you based your oil on miles and time, based on the time or the miles.
Correct. 1
Okay.
year or 3,000 miles.
Okay. Very good.
And it's not ever given me a single problem.
Great.
It never left me standing, and it's just been a dream to drive, but time has come.
Well, you've got multiple cars, I know that, and sometimes you got to cut the herd down just a little bit.
Well, This is my 6th BMW.
Wow. Well,
It's certainly one of the better ones.
well, I know you've had some real interesting BMWs in the past. I'm going to open this up so that we can take a look at the inside of this. You can see the mineral gray here, and maybe you can see the sparkle in here. It's really a pretty color. When the sun hits, it's absolutely beautiful. Looking in here, you've got a black interior, and this I think is called is it called Dakota? I think Dakota leather.
I believe that is the
And
little dimples.
little dimples in that. If you can pull the seat back here, you got a back seat, so you can carry 4 passengers in this car. Now that back seat will also fold down, so if you're traveling and you need to have a little bit more room, then you can put that down, and it's surprising what you can get in there. I know in mine occasionally I'll have to have an easy up, and I can put the seat down and I can get my 10-foot easy up all folded up in there. I'm going to come down here and sit in the car. Alrighty. One of the things I like about this one is in the earlier ones you get this beautiful wood down here, and do they tell you what kind of wood that is?
No, I don't know.
It's a beautiful wood. That's in the car, and you can see it also over here, like on the door handles, and some of the other places on the dashboard. They've got it up there as well. But anyway, just taking a look here, you can see we've got the sport steering wheel, and it's designed there for your 3 and 9 position, if that's the way you like to drive, or the 10 and 2. You've got paddles here, so when you put it in sport mode, you can shift the gears, well, kind of like the F1 guys. You can just pull back, this goes up and this goes down, and you can shift the gears, or if you like, you can move the handle over here, and you can also tap this to be able to move it up and down through the gears. Looking down here, we see you've got your parking feature here to help you park it correctly. In front of this, we've got the button down here for Sport or Eco. So what that is Sport. That's where it's going to wake it up, and it's going to hold the shifts longer, so you can get more power out of it. The Eco Pro, now that's good if you're just getting from here to there and you want to get some mileage on the highway. It's going to shift to the highest gear as soon as it can. And also over here, some people like this, some people don't, but we've got the button here that when you go to a stop, it will stop the motor and then stop it back up. If you don't like that, boom, you just push that button, you can turn that feature off. But if you're trying to get extra mileage, then you can save some more gas by having the motor off when you're stopped at a stoplight.
What I like about that is, unlike the newer cars, once you put it in the mode, it stays in the mode. You don't have to reset it every time you drive the car.
Oh, good. So it remembers that then. So that's great. You can see up here, you've got your there you go. You got your speedometer. It's got your miles per hour, and it's got kilometers if you happen to go up to Canada. Your tachometer on there, and then you have below that, when the car is running, it will show you the miles and all the other features that you need to know about. So this car now is right around 40,000.
Yes, just over 40,000.
Okay, just over 40,000. In fact, I tell you what.
40,000 and change.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and start it up. And let's see if I can zoom into the mileage. The mileage. There it is down there. I can see it, but there we go. 40,873 miles. So that's where we are on this one. Anyway, it's a beautiful car. He's got the Pirelli tires on here, and they are run flat tires, so you don't have to carry a spare, and that will save you some weight on the car. And we'll just do a quick walk around here now.
You do have the lane keeping.
That's true, yes. This has lane keep, and that's a feature that I don't have on mine. But if you're driving down the road and you're in the middle of the white line on the side and this dotted line, it's going to keep you in lane. And if you get off a whack a little bit, then it's going to pull it back and tell you that you're leaving your lane. So that's a nice feature to have. It's got the beautiful BMW styled wheels. We'll just zoom down here. As you can see, the big rotors there, they're huge. I had a friend with another brand, and he pulled up with his sports car and looked at mine and looked at his. He says, "When did you put those big rotors on there?" I said, "I didn't do it. The manufacturer did that." He said, "I can't believe how big they are compared to my car." And I said, "Well, you know, they're probably appropriate for both cars." So anyway, so we want to take time to show you this car. It's a beautiful car. Mileage is low on it. It's got all the beautiful features that you can make this a daily driver for sure. If you want to do some performance thing, you're certainly welcome to do that, because it has the ability and the capability that's built into it. And what do they say? They say BMW is the ultimate driving machine. Well, this is one of the nice versions of it that you can really appreciate that. Thanks again, and we'll talk to you next time.